quick tour of the facilities to refresh your memory. Let's start with your living quarters. Follow me.
Hell yeah. I'd rather live here than, out there with the giant creatures.
Brave citizens of New Los Angeles, good day. This is your Director General, Maurice Chausson. Today, I once again come to you with news I am truly delighted to share. Yesterday, we repatriated 10 more White Whale crew members. These fellow pioneers will rejoin our ranks as citizens of NLA, bringing with them skills and know-how that will bolster our ability to survive and indeed flourish here in our new home. This, of course, is only the latest success in our continuing efforts.
Director General? Since when?
2 days ago, ma'am.
From political aide to Director General in just a few weeks. At this rate, he'll be Emperor by next month.
Irina? Gwyn?
Nice work out there, ma'am.
Yeah, who are these people?
Right. Introductions. Irina Akulov, Gwyn Evans.
This one of the survivors, Colonel?
The survivor. I only found a single pod intact at Starfall Basin.
Wait, what? What happened to 10 more crew members?
Come on, seriously? Chausson was never one to let the truth get in the way of a good speech. Still, every last survivor counts. You can call me Irina. I'm with the Interceptors.
Me too. Same division. You can call me Mr. Evans. Or just Gwyn.
The three of us were in the Coalition forces together. Specifically, the Special Operations Heavy Armor Training Unit, aka the Skeleton Crew. I was a colonel and Irina a lieutenant. Gwyn was a more recent recruit. Of course, I keep telling them we don't need those old ranks anymore now that we're here.
You're still Colonel to me, ma'am. No reorg will ever change that. And that's not about chain of command either. It's about respect. You've earned it.
And the award for Best Ass Kiss goes to...
Well, I'd remind you both the ma'ams aren't necessary if I thought you'd listen.
All right, ma'am. We should be getting back to work. Until next time, Colonel.
Right. We should be going too. The administrative district isn't far. That's where you'll be calling home. For now, anyway.
Gotta say, this blade's looking pretty sharp.
What's a blade? Oh, let's go. Let's go. This is that real hood shit. This is that real hood shit that Japan's so good at. Is it this thing? Is it this Karatas unit down here? For those who don't know, you can buy a mech suit for like $1.5 million, and it actually kind of looks like this. Except it's not bipedal. I think it moves on 6 legs and has a cockpit in the middle. I think you can like get it equipped to fire BB guns. Like it has a targeting system. I think it has a top speed of 40 miles per hour. I think. Here you are. Here's where you'll be sleeping, on top of that crane. We're we're fairly early on, but like so far, like I dig the mech designs, I dig the character designs, even if they are like a little bit not varied in terms of their like anime customization. This is a, this is an anime-ass anime game. But so far there haven't been any characters that have made me just go like, ugh. So thank God for that. Characters, character designs, personalities. Is this our mechanic character?
Look, I know what exhaust smells like, and it was exhaust in the cockpit. Just check the ductwork, would you?
Oh, I'm checking. I just seriously doubt. Hey, look at that! The intake exhaust bypass is reversed. Oh man, it's a good thing I caught that.
You caught that? You're the one who cleared me to fly.
Everything okay? It's not like you to flub a flight check, Lynn. Good thing you had a rugged pilot like Doug at the controls.
Oh, hey Elma. How'd it go out there? And would this be one of the you-know-whos? Cool. I'm Lynn Lee Koo, mechanic and top all-around fix-it gal for Blade.
She seems like a child.
She's 13, and I know, she looks young, and she is young, but trust me, she's one of our top talents.
Most of the time, that is. Most of the time.
And
God, I know his
you guys heading
voice.
back to Varys?
I know his voice.
Yeah. Why do you ask?
As long as you're here, why don't I take you on the transport? It's a great way to see the city. I'll give you the grand tour.
That sounds like a great idea.
All right, Doug, I think that'll be all for today. You can clean up here and dock the Skell.
What?
Don't mind the exhaust. I'll take care of it tomorrow.
Don't mind it? Wait, why am I cleaning up your mess in the first place? Lynn! Lynn!
Not that I'll remember to look it up. He kind of reminds me of the voice actor for the Funimation dub of Space Dandy. Also, wait, what? What am I doing right now? I wasn't paying attention. Alright, cool. Well, she's in my party now. Can I remove myself? Oh, darn, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, where the hell am I going? Ooh, Teslas. Where am I going?
Hey, listen!
What did I just get? I walked over here and she like shot out a yellow orb. We blue collar workers can be just as... Alright. Good. Whatever it was, I agree. Crap. How am I supposed to handle this by myself? I was expecting him to talk more. Oh, don't mind me. Go on ahead to the Blade Barracks. There's a transport pilot just down this way. Ask him and he'll take you to the administrative district. Cool. Right, we were trying to figure out where I live. It's very clearly not this direction. Oh, hello, ma'am? Hello, sir? What was over yonder? Oh, it's another person. The outer walls of New LA are nearly 100 meters tall. There's no way any indigene is climbing over that. Oh man. Let's hop on that transport. It's that way. Part of me wishes the mini-map would rotate. There's actually, I'm willing to bet there's an option for that. I'm willing to bet that's in the options somewhere. Load times aren't really that bad either. Like, everyone says the Wii U is trash, and it's just like, eh, not really. The library sucks. You either have really damn good games or you have shovelware.
Not bad, huh? You can see everything from up here.
It beats walking, that's for sure.
The best way to see NLA. I never get tired of this view. It's like a different city every time.
It's certainly come a long way in the last few weeks. There's still so much to be done.
One day at a time.
Speaking of which, we don't really have time for a full pleasure cruise here. Why don't you give us the express tour then? Just the highlights.
Okay, you got it. New LA is divided into 4 districts. We departed from the industrial district, where Doug and I were conducting the flight test. It has food production, skill development, you know, industries and stuff.
It's also where the West Gate is located, remember? Expect to pass through there fairly often. The only other gate out of the city is in the administrative district, but I'm skipping ahead.
Next is the commercial district. Restaurants, galleries, cafes, clothing, groceries, you name it. It's a veritable shopping paradise.
The CD is the closest thing to a downtown we've got. It can actually get pretty crowded sometimes.
Well, by NLA standards anyway. Day or night, the best and only bargains on the planet.
I'd also like to note that even by NLA standards, people are still running red lights.
Housing, housing, and more housing. Plus a nice park and the cathedral.
If you're ever looking for quiet time alone, or want to relax and unwind with a good book, that's the spot.
Right? The park is my favorite place to just zone out and chill. And last but not least, our destination, the administrative district, the nerve center at the heart of NLA. Note the distinct dual-level structure here. The upper level holds our administrative tower, home to Blade HQ and the government. Not to mention Armory Alley as well as the barracks where we live. The lower level there is a hangar complex for Skell maintenance and repairs. And this concludes our tour. We will be landing shortly.
Thanks, Lynn. We'll save the rest of orientation for once we're back at the barracks.
Enjoy your stay in the administrative district, and thank you for flying Linley Airlines.
Right. Let's get you over to the barracks. Then I should file my report. They'll be eager to hear the details on how I found you, I'm sure.
Well then, we better not keep them waiting. The barracks are pretty close, actually. They're set up just behind the giant blade tower here. That road there wraps around the left side and leads right to it.
We'll pass through Armory Alley, but let's not get sidetracked, okay? We can check it out later.
What's that thing on Lynn's back? Also, they didn't explain the giant... They didn't explain the ominous 60% up there. Yeah! Oh, yeah! How's it going, gentlemen? How's it going, sir? Ooh. Collectible, I think. Oh. I'm not smart enough or skilled enough for it.
No.
Nor am I skilled enough to talk to that person over there. Oh wait, hang on. Next time our team's gonna be the one to find a survivor. I'm being tired of showing up by Elma's peeps. Great! What do we have? What do we have to snack on? Regina, what you selling?
Well...
Strange and unusual stuff my husband picks up out on the job. He's a Pathfinder, so he's always finding crazy space junk and whatnot. I don't have anything to show you right now, unfortunately, but check back later. He should be back in a little while with a new haul that'll blow your battle socks clean off. Cool. What else can we talk about?
Whatever.
Oh? Unrelated, but yeah, like a switch port? You know, like upres the textures? You know, just like a quick thing that you could do, just like higher res textures, higher res menus, just here and there. A little goes a long way in terms of like readability. Like those whiskey bottles that are on the floor, like, you know, higher res models of those. Just gonna stay positive and hold on to hope, so please don't ask again. Okay. Very well. That guy is looking at a screen in front of a screen. You're the other one I can talk to. Fritz.
Working hard?
That's good. Ask about the residents of NLA. The city's economy has finally sprung to life, and customers are swarming to Armory Alley. I must admit, I worried about our future when we were attacked by an unknown enemy and had to crash land on this dangerous world. But humans are tenacious creatures. It's hard not to appreciate that when you see the level of energy on display here. But I'd rather be a part of this than a mere observer, so I better get to work.
Working hard?
You also had, discuss.
Wonderful.
Did you see the Director General's broadcast earlier? Apparently they've discovered 10 new crew members. In binary, yes. At this rate, the survey of Mira that's been stalled for so long will probably be able to resume soon. That sure was a relief to hear. Yes, you were looking at all 10. All 10 is right here in front of you. Actually, it doesn't even work in binary because I'm not two people. I made two people, so I guess that kind of counts. Hey, what's her deal? Well, what is this lady's deal? She's cool looking. She's also a shop, or is that... Hey! Any blade can use that terminal over there to purchase new weapons and protective gear. This one, next to Vera?
What?
Hey, what's your opinion of xenoforms?
Well...
After the horrible fate that befell Earth, some humans have come to resent all xenoforms. But as a scientist, I'm always eager to see examples of life forms who acquire intelligence through a different evolutionary path. Ah. Lamarckianism. From what I understand, they found ruins throughout the planet that suggest intelligent life existed here previously. I always relish opportunities to encounter the unknown. What about you?
What?
I mean, for being so standoffish with her what? She's very informative. I may be a rough and tumble blade, but believe it or not, I was once studying to be a biologist. When I was a student, I was always off on one cross-country trip after another, doing field work with my professor. We traverse jungles and deserts hunting for rare animals and fossils, and when we'd find one, we'd jump up and down with glee, like children. My professor stayed behind on Earth, but I know he'd have been thrilled to come here and see all the unidentified species on Mira. Yeah, about the Earth thing. Is it this terminal that y'all were talking about? Oh, this terminal. Cool. I don't exist. What's this one? Cool. I still don't exist. God, the scale? The scale. I'll talk to her at some point. Yes. There we go. Oh, have you come to see the town helper? Enlighten me. Oh, yes, I have come. I'm a mediator, but I started dabbling on the side. I teach weapons skills, offer equipment tips, deliver lost items, give life advice. Folks just started calling me the town helper. I kind of like it, to be honest. Well, yes, actually. Oh. I could use some help because I'm already, like, pseudo-confused. Yeah, so, wow, right? Like, the scale of this game. Again, I haven't played any of the other Xenoblade titles, but, like, yeah, the scale of this, not a Xenoblade title, but, like, the scale of Final Fantasy 15 is pretty bonkers as well. I'm just going around talking to people. I know I've got stuff to do. That's the trap. That's why I don't play games like this that often on YouTube. Is that I am very, very easily distracted. Any fool who's dumb enough to make his dumb enough to face his foe head on won't live to make the same mistake twice. You must consistently move to stay in your opponent's blind spots. I figured that. Attack your foe from the back. Attack it from on high or below. Anywhere but head on. 3. Attacking... I thought that guy was Doug. Attacking from any of those positions will improve your accuracy and odds of landing a crit. Do you understand? Do you not understand? Either way, repeat what I just said 1,000 times until it finally penetrates that thick skull of yours. Thank you, sir. Somebody's complaining. Somebody's complaining and asking us if we want to come along and help. Cool. I don't know what this is.
Yes?
What is this place? Mission control. As a blade, you can... I'm not a blade yet. Yeah. Yeah. Well, if I do register and join a division, I'll be able to accept missions right here. I'll hold my tongue. I'll hold my tongue. I understand that you haven't decided what role you wish to play here in New LA, and that's fine, but I believe you would make a splendid blade. Trust me, I've seen off countless blades standing right here. I know talent when I see it. So there is, in addition to like that online thing that I was talking about, like joining parties, I think you can like, once upon a time, I think there were also like online missions, like specifically for multiplayer, that you could initiate on one of these terminals. I think the disclaimer when I booted up the game mentioned something about that. She serves as Blade's receptionist. Most missions are managed through the terminal, but if you need to make a special report, please speak to myself. Additionally, if you have any questions about your assignments, feel free to ask me anything. If there's anything I can do to help, I'll hope you'll let me be of service. Now go do your best. I expect great things from you. Aw, thanks. You might want to dampen those expectations. Holy shit, this guy must be really important. My apologies. That's right, if you register your collectibles in your Collectopedia, you can earn rewards. That's at the core of what we do as curators. That one's sick. That one's sick. Kent D. Carr. This guy must be important. Even the residents of New LA who are not members of Blade are actively supporting the city in some capacity. After all, we share the burden of being among humanity's last survivors. I, for example, have the role of keeping Blades in tip-top condition. I'm willing to sacrifice anything to damn the music's going nuts. To help Blade succeed, I would heal those who are building our new legacy even at the cost of my own life. And what of you? Are you prepared to do your duty as one of humanity's last survivors? Have you heard in any rumors? I do not engage in gossip or any other forms of idle conversation that serve no clear purpose. Hey, good on you, man. But I suppose Sherry over there might have a few interesting things to share. She's very popular with the Blades and gets to hear a lot of their stories. I don't know if it would... Oh, I guess that was like a point of interest. I don't know if it would be any of interest to you, but if you wish to know of happenings outside the city, you should speak with her. Cool, so talk to Sherry for, like, stuff.
How's it going?
About the weather in Primordia.
Oh, wonderful.
That's great. Changes abruptly and often. They say that it's as fickle as a young lover's heart. Oftentimes you'll head out on a bright, clear morning and end up getting soaked from thunderstorms by noon. Veteran Blades tend to carry a wide variety of equipment in order to respond to changing weather. Ah, so April in Texas. For example, electrified weaponry is especially effective during thunderstorms.
How's it going? Wow.
Did you hear about the Blade who found an unusual flower when she was on a mission in Primordia? It turned out to be an indigen that was just camouflaged as a flower. Thing attacked her out of nowhere. She's lucky she wasn't killed. I hear the poor girl is totally traumatized. I would be too. Even the get well flowers she's been receiving have left her screaming and shaking like a leaf. Poor thing. That's good to know. So flowers can kill me. Is this guy's name Solon or Salon?
What is it?
Solon. Role of support staff. Support staff are the ones who have to clean up Blades' messes in the maintenance center and commercial district. As a doctor who heals the wounds of Blades, I actively serve in a support capacity. It keeps me far busier than I would like. There's no end to the foolishness of Blades who throw themselves into battle and sustain needless wounds in their every encounter. Should you end up in a combat role yourself, I urge you to equip yourself properly to avoid sustaining any preventable damage. I've kind of done so. I kind of figured out how to do that. I can't believe a fellow alumnus of my elite university chose to become a Blade of all things. And this was a man so accomplished that he stood out even among the top students at our university. He could have been a politician or CEO. But instead he chose to put his precious life at risk with one dangerous mission after another. I cannot even begin to comprehend what he's thinking. Well, I'm thinking... Oh, I got an achievement. I'm thinking I've wasted enough of everyone's time and I should probably actually go to the... Trevor. And this chick, who I think I have seen already 3 times.
What's wrong?
I don't know. The members of each division have their own responsibilities, but mine is primarily guard duty. Lately, there have been reports of dangerous indigents appearing near the entrances to the city. That's why we've sealed the gates and taken a defensive posture. Yep, I believe Irma mentioned something of that. We've tightened our guard to the extent that there's absolutely no chance of an indigent infiltrating the city. But now I hear that Elma and some new guy already slaughtered the Grex pack that prowled outside the west gate. So I guess we all ought to thank Team Elma for their successful counteroffensive.
What's wrong?
Anything troubling you? Carl's pathetic. Okay, well, there we go. Done. I put him on indigent control duty, and he hasn't killed a single one. If I didn't have so many damn duties of my own, I'd march right up to him and spank him like the insolent child he is. Jesus. Hey, if you're headed that way, could you give Carl a message for me? He'll be the one loitering out in front of the arms manufacturing building. Tell him to pull his head out and get his goddamn work done before Trevor has to stick a boot up so far. I think that was a point of interest. Stick a boot so far up his ass, he'll taste shoe polish for a month. You got it, Mr. Foreman. Where is he? Here's the Blade Barracks. Oh, here's the Blade Barracks. Yeah, I need to go here, actually. Great.